Welcome to episode, I forgot to put that in there, 6, I believe, of my Alexa SKU review. Um, we'll get started here in a few minutes. We'll just let everyone come in slowly. There's a few things I still need to do as well. So, how is everyone doing today? Yeah, sorry about that. Um, do we, is anyone in here? No? Well, we're gonna have a few moments of silence. Oh, hey, Hawk 2000, welcome. Um, I'll get the party started here in a minute. Doing a few things to prepare for I wasn't completely prepared. How are you doing, Hawk 2000? Hey, Oxygen Box, welcome, welcome. Of course, every day on the stream is a party, right? Yeah, nice. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. So far, mine was pretty good, pretty good. Can't complain. Um, how's it going, Oxygen Box? How's your Sunday? I'm almost ready. Mhm. Dang. All right. Give everyone one more minute and then we'll get this started. Hello, Little Defeat. Welcome. Get started pretty soon. Anyone do anything exciting this weekend? We went to the apple orchard yesterday. That was nice. Except it was so hot. So hot. Even though it was like 75 degrees, which is normally not hot. I don't know what it was. Like the sun seemed hot and there wasn't a lot of wind. So I was sweating horribly. And the weekend before that, we went to the zoo and it was like 80 some and I wasn't sweating that much. I don't get it. I don't get it. But let's get this started. It's 5 after 3. Got a lot to play, lot to play. Yeah, it could have been humidity. But yeah. All right. So we got 4 skills today, like we do every review day. Um some of these are bigger um bigger production skills, I would say. Or they just make it look like it. Um so we got Prices Right by Volley. We have Escape 63rd and Wallace. By the way, when we get to this, I'll say it again. But there can be um, it might not be for all ages, I guess. And it says that in the game too. I don't know if it says it every time, but Puzzle of the Day. I was trying to find this one, even though I just played it. Tutorial. I didn't play the puzzle of the day. Played the tutorial. I completely forgot what it was. And then, lastly but not least, Starfinder. So, yeah, pretty awesome. We will get Prices Right started. Other camera up. We're not even going to attempt to try the Windows one because it wasn't working. Oh, now can you hear me? Okay, now you can hear me. All right, Alexa, open The Price is Right.
I don't think I understand. How many players do we have today? Say a number between 1 and 4.
1.
A party of 1. Great. Let's find you an opponent.
Last time I played this,
I found
did
another
horrible.
player. Come on down. First, let me tell you the rules. I will tell you about a fabulous item, and each contestant must try to guess the price of the item. The player who gets closest to the actual retail price, without going over, will win points that round. Before the end of the game, the losing player will get a chance for extra points in our bonus round. When saying your answer, round up your answers to the nearest whole dollar. For example, instead of $9.99, say $10. Let's get started. Round 1 for 10 points. Here's our first item. An indoor humidity and temperature monitor from Sparoma. This model from Sparoma has a 4-inch by 4-inch screen and is powered by 2 AAA batteries that are not included. This humidity temperature monitor can fit in your hand or sit in your bedroom to make sure you don't get too dried out in the winter. How much do you think it is?
20.
Your opponent's guess is $2. The real price is $9.
What?
Your guess was too high. Round 2 for 10 points.
Man, already kicking my
A container
butt.
of 1,500 alive ladybugs. This is exactly
What?
that, 1,500 ladybugs that you can use to maintain your garden,
What?
entertain your kids, or unleash upon
What?
the world. The more than 2,000 Amazon customer reviews confirm this product is a massive amount of real ladybugs. Give it your best guess.
Uh, 24.
Give it your best guess.
Okay, 5. That was 2 for lower than
Your opponent's
10.
guess
So.
is $19. The real price
Wow!
is $6. Your opponent's guess was too high. Currently, your score is 10 points and your opponent has 10 points.
What?
Round 3 for 15 points. A brother sewing and quilting machine. This sewing machine is feature-rich,
Brother.
with 60 built-in stitches, 7
You
styles
did
of
actually, Box. You
buttonholes,
nailed it.
a quilting table, and a hardcover. It has a start-stop button and a foot pedal that helps easily adjust the sewing speed. How much is it?
150? 250.
I don't quite understand. When saying your
I think
answer,
it-
round up your
less than-
answers to the nearest dollar. How much is it?
135.
Your opponent's guess is $205. The real price is $257.
Dang it, little defeat!
Your opponent takes the points this
Sorry.
round. Round 4 for 20 points. A 10-foot-long inflatable stand-up paddle board. It features a non-slip soft top that makes it great for beginners. Also included is an ankle leash, a hand air pump, and a convenient storage bag. It's incredibly portable and deflates and inflates quickly. Guess the price.
60.
Your opponent's guess is $291. It turns out, the price is $339. Your opponent had the better guess. Time for a bonus round. The game is called Plinko. You'll have the chance to win up to 30 points. Here's a free Plinko chip to start you off. Before we go to the Plinko board, there are 2 more Plinko chips to play for. To win them, guess the price of these 2 items. The first item is a 2-pack of Blender Bottles Classic Shaker Bottle. We've got 2 numbers up on the board for it, 3 and 2. Only one of these numbers is correct. Which number is in the real price, 3 or 2?
2.
And the actual price is $22. You got
Wow.
it correct. You now
That
have
seems
2
a lot.
Plinko chips. Time to guess one more item. The second item is a 6-piece towel set from Amazon Basics. We've got 2 numbers up on the board for it, 1 and 5. Only one
I'll
of
say
these numbers
5.
is correct. Which number is in the real price, 1 or 5?
5.
And the actual price is $25. You got it correct.
I
You
got
now
it.
have 3
Action
Plinko
box.
chips. Let's take your chips over to the Plinko board. Hopefully
Yeah,
you can land a
3.
couple chips in the
3.
middle. Which number would you like to drop your first chip in? You can say a number from 1 to 9.
5. Let's get 2 more numbers.
You now have 2 points. Where do you want to place your next chip?
1.
You now have 12 points. Where do you want to place your last chip?
3. Heck yeah.
Congratulations on doing so well. You earned 18 points from this round of Plinko. That was the last round, folks.
Oh,
Time to reveal who the winner is.
come on. There was nothing
Too bad.
special about getting in the middle there.
With 45 points to your 28, your opponent has won. The Price is Right. There's always next time. Thanks for playing.
Alexa,
Our next game will be
stop.
starting soon. Thanks for playing The Price is Right.
Sorry about that. So, anyways, um, I'm gonna give it a try as well. Um, and what did I don't remember what I said before. The one thing I didn't like is when I started it up, it was like uh, I didn't catch that. I was like, "What? You're just starting up." So, what did you not catch? So I thought that was kind of weird. Hey, Voice Spark, welcome. We haven't got to Escape from 63rd, but we will next. So heads up. I did lose the game of The Price of Right. Yes, I would agree. I enjoyed the all the background music, and that was made with web API. So you can do a lot of those um, different things that you cannot with regular APL and APLA. So I I thought the voice could have used a little, you know, something. Yeah, so I'm with you, Oxygen Box. It was just blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah. I would agree with that, Hawk 2000. Some more some actual visuals of the items. I mean, they're grabbing these descriptions from Amazon. I'm guessing they could grab also an image. So yes, need some enthusiasm. Exactly. So here is the link to The Price is Right, everyone. It is by Volley. It does have 110 reviews, but you know that's not enough. We need more. So let's try it out, everyone, and give it a review. That must be something. I did not get that. I did not get that joke. If it was a joke. But anyways, the price is right. Give it a try. So next is Escape from 63rd and Wallace. It is not for all ages. I haven't played it too much, but and it is a in the horror category. But we'll see how it goes. I am in story mode right now, because I like story mode. So yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. I do not remember that. But anyways, let's get my other camera started up here. Alexa, open 60 or Escape from 63rd.
I'm not sure.
Alexa, open Escape from 63rd.
Okay, here's Escape from 63rd and Wallace. Previously on Escape from 63rd and Wallace. Charlene Weatherford was on a train to Chicago to find her sister. In an unfortunate moment, she lost her train ticket. The train attendant was impatiently waiting. Charlie considered whether she should attempt to blatantly lie and tell him that her ticket was in her stored bag at the other end of the car. That way, she could make her escape to the next wagon, or attempt to charm the attendant into allowing her to remain on the train, or simply tell him the truth and deal with the consequences. She could tell the train attendant the truth, lie, or charm him.
Lie.
Try saying, tell the truth, lie, or charm the train attendant.
Lie.
She turned to the train attendant while deliberately fumbling with her purse. After an awkward silence, she sighed loudly and put on a defeated smile. Pardon, sir. It seems I can't find my ticket. I must have left it in my bag over there. She pointed at the baggage compartments in the back of the car. The man nodded and moved back to give her space to pass, gesturing toward the luggage. Go ahead, miss. I'll be attending the other passengers while you fetch your ticket. Charlie stood up and walked toward the end of the car, trying not to bump into the seated passengers as the train shook gently. The train attendant was occupied with a passenger, conversing and smiling. With not a second to lose, she looked at the luggage storage compartments, eager to find her bag. There were 9 compartments altogether, 3 rows on top of each other. Oddly, the compartments were not labeled. Instead, there was a sign on the wall, with the text, baggage reference card, written in large letters. There was no time to lose. She needed to locate her bag, tagged for Chicago, among the 9 compartments. Charlie could inspect a compartment to find her bag. To choose a compartment to inspect, say top, middle, or bottom, followed by left, center, or right. For example, saying top left would refer to the top row, left column. Remember that you can always say help if you feel stuck or lost. Charlie could inspect a compartment, or check the sign on the wall.
Middle center.
Charlie could choose a compartment to inspect. Say top, middle, or bottom, followed by left, center, or right, to choose a compartment in the grid. For example, saying top left would refer to the compartment in the top row, left column.
Middle center.
Elkhart, El Paso, Emmington. No. This was not the right luggage compartment. She might be able to find her bag if she referred to the illustration on the sign. She stood back and observed the compartments once more. 3 rows of 3. Charlie could inspect a compartment or check the sign on the wall.
Check sign.
The sign stated, "Baggage reference card. All luggage is stowed in accordance with the first letter of the city of destination." An illustration depicted the grid, 3 rows of 3. 9 squares in total. Inside each was a letter, starting with A in the first square, top left. The letter B was written in the middle left side. Where would the baggage heading for Chicago be, she wondered, as she stood back to observe the compartments once more. Charlie could inspect a compartment or check the sign on the wall.
Top center.
Detroit, Dayton, Defiance. These were not the right cities. If she studied the baggage reference card on the wall, she might be able to figure it out. She stood back and observed the compartments once more.
Alexa. Top left.
Akron, Albion, Austintown. Her destination was Chicago.
Oh.
Surely she should be able to find her bag if she referred
Alexa.
to the baggage
Bottom left.
Columbus, Cleveland, Cincinnati,
Dang it.
and Chicago.
Oh, okay.
She found her bag, worn and scratched, kept together with tar string. Unmistakably hers. Charlie attempted to pull it out, only to find it was stuck beneath the weight of the other bags. The train attendant was turned towards her, but was still looking down at a passenger's travel documents. This was it. With only seconds to make her decision, she could play it safe, grab her bag and quickly move to the other car, or risk it and wait for a better opportunity. She could risk it, or play it safe.
Risk it.
With all her strength, she pulled the bag. After jerking it side to side until the handle began to crack, it finally came loose and landed on the floor with a heavy thump. She stood up quickly and opened the heavy door to the first-class car. It closed loudly behind her. And as if she had flicked a switch, the noise was gone and she found herself in another world. To her surprise, it was a restaurant. Fine leather seats separated by large mahogany tables, covered by white tablecloths, shining silverware and porcelain plates. Compared to the second-class car that was packed and overflowing with travelers, this quiet space housed no more than a dozen privileged inhabitants. The odor from the slaughterhouses was replaced by the calming scent of freshly baked bread and coffee. With a sense of gratitude and relief, Charlie walked up to a free table and slowly sank down in the comfort of the leather chair. The previous view of endless fields peppered with the occasional buildings and farms had morphed into stern, silent architecture. The sun had set, and against the darkened sky she could see buildings and inky water surrounding the city, with searchlights puncturing the thick haze that lingered in the air. A chorus of chatter suddenly broke out around her. The lights were coming from the fair. Fireworks lit up the sky in glittering flashes of light, leaving smoke trails behind. Charlie pressed her gloved fingertips to the cool pane, and stared. The massive Ferris wheel rose above the skyline of the city, a tangle of chaotic metal beams turning hypnotically. Charlie held the latest letter from Margaret in her hand. She considered reading the letter. Perhaps she could spot some hints and details about her sister's situation. She could read the letter, or put it away.
Put it away.
The scent of hot
Sorry, a
tea,
little defeat.
combined with the warmth from the heaters, emanating from underneath the leather seats, gently lulled Charlie's mind, and she allowed exhaustion to set in. She leaned back, exhaled and closed her eyes. For the first time since embarking on this long journey, Charlie Weatherford fell into the deep embrace of sleep. The rhythmic rumbling of the train faded away. The side-to-side shaking of the car was reduced to a distant humming. All was still. In the hazy twilight between awake and asleep, the comforting scent of the train was replaced by the earthy smell of mildew and rotting wood. She dreamed that she was standing straight up, eyes shut, both hands covering her face. Slowly lowering her arms, she opened her eyes and narrowed her gaze, as if she was about to peer into the blinding sun. Once more, the cold crept up all around her, causing her to shiver uncontrollably. What she saw sucked the air from her lungs. The dark silhouette of the Crow Man stood with its back to Charlie, down a dark corridor. A large black bird sat on its shoulder, tearing at the frayed rim of the creature's top hat. Without turning toward her, the Crow Man slowly raised his arm and held up a piece of paper. Charlie's legs felt numb as she walked toward him. It was her sister's most recent letter. Without moving, he spoke once more. Within a maze of one wicked house, the traveler searches the dark. For 3 doors, one leading out, as inked by her sister's heart. A second later, the Crow Man was gone, leaving only a few black feathers sinking to the floor. As the dust settled, she could see a dimly lit corridor, ending abruptly with 3 doors. Scratched and worn, the walls must have once been elegant and ornate. Now, tattered strips of wallpaper were curved down by their own weight, forming a ripped and rotten canopy all around her. Looking at the doors, she noticed that each one was painted a color. One red, one white, and one black. By her feet she found her sister's
Alexa,
most recent...
stop.
Thank you for playing. I hope that we will meet again. Yours truly, Charlene Weatherford.
Thank you. I was forgetting about that. We could continue all these games for so long, but I got to get through them. Wow, that is riveting. That story is crazy. Um, Voice Spark, did you actually write that story, or uh, did it come from a book or something like that? Um, I'm not very well read of an individual, so but yeah, that story was it was getting good. Um, I don't think I'm gonna play this at night though. Yeah, yeah, the audio was pretty awesome. I love the even the faint background noises too, like the train going down the tracks. You could hear that, and then the fireworks. I don't know what was picked up by the microphone, but there was fireworks also in the background. The H. Holmes murders. Okay, crazy. Yeah. Huh. Well, that's cool. Holy crap. Craziness. You're gonna scare me and Oxygen Box out of Chicagoland. Yeah, yeah, it is based on a true story, Little Defeat. You didn't hear that because at the beginning it says that, but I played a little bit beforehand, not much. As well, when you see if you play it yourself, you can tell that I didn't play it as that much. But I just try to get the feel of a game and how it's gonna be. So yeah, thumbs up on 63rd Escape from 63rd and Wallace. Um, and yeah, try it out. Give it a review, please. Um, there's a link. There is a puzzle mode, which I didn't do. I did the story mode because I just wanted the story. I wanted to be lazy. I didn't want to think. Um, but for those who like puzzles, maybe give that a try. But if there's nothing else for Voice Spark, you can continue chatting in the chat, of course. But otherwise, I'm gonna move on to the next one. We're actually doing pretty decent on time. We'll see how fast I can do puzzle of the day. This is by Stokes Skills. I'm blanking on his name. Sorry, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But yeah, puzzle of the day. That's great, little defeat. All right. And a voice spark, you can totally promote anything and everything in the channel. So give it a go. This is a free space for all those to promote themselves. So um, nice. I'm really wondering where that is too, and if I've been to that hotel. Because I used to go to a really old hotel downtown Chicago. So I'm trying to I wonder where that is. But anyways, let's get this next one started. Oops. Okay. Alexa, open puzzle of the day.
It's great to have you back, Level 2 Puzzle Novice. Are you ready to start today's puzzle?
Yes.
Okay, starting today's puzzle. Today's puzzle difficulty is hard. Good luck. Word 1. The clue is Candyland or Monopoly. 4 letters. What is your guess? What is your guess? You can also skip, reveal a letter, reveal the whole word, or give up.
Game.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
50 points for guessing game. Word 2. The clue is crisscross pattern depicting city streets or electricity distribution. 4 letters. What is your guess?
Grid.
Nice work. You guessed grid and scored 75 points. Word 3. The clue is tuning pieces for violins or little protections for hanging hats and coats. 4 letters. What is your guess? What is your guess? You can also skip, reveal a letter, reveal the whole word, or give up.
Reveal a letter. Alexa. Reveal a letter. Oh, pegs.
You reveal the first letter in word 3. It is the
I see a
letter
little
P.
tweet.
Word 3. The clue is tuning pieces for violins, or little protections for hanging hats and coats. 4 letters.
Pegs.
Phenomenal. 100 points for guessing pegs. This was the most difficult word of the day for other players, so give yourself a pat on the back. Word 4. The clue is type of school that West Point is. 8 letters. What is your guess?
Military?
Perfect. Military gives you 150 points. Word 5. The clue is body of water like the Atlantic or Pacific. 5 letters. What is your guess?
Ocean.
Sorry, it's not yes ocean. Give it another try. By the way, remember that like a paper crossword, there can be multiple reasonable answers per clue. Use those letter reveals to help you narrow things down, or say pass to move on and come back to this word later. What is your guess?
Ocean.
Phenomenal. 200 points for guessing ocean. Congratulations, you finished today's puzzle. You've earned 250 bonus points for finishing in less than 3 minutes and 150 for your remaining letters. This brings you to a total of 975 points. You now have a chance to guess the puzzle theme. The theme has one word with 10 letters. The second letter is A. You can wager up to 975 points on the theme guess, or say no wager to guess for fun. But remember, you only get one shot. If you get it wrong, or Alexa mishears you, you will lose the points you wagered. How many points would you like to wager?
975.
Okay, all your points are on the line for the theme guess. Let's get to it. The theme has one word with 10 letters. The second letter is A. You only have one shot at this. When you're ready, say Alexa, and then your guess.
Are you serious? Alexa, battleship.
You guessed the theme.
Wow!
You get 975
I did not
extra
get
points
that.
for your wager, giving you a final score of 1,950 points. Today's game is still in progress for others, but here are the preliminary results. With 1,950 points, you are 506 points above the average. Time-wise, you finished the puzzle faster than 54% of players. Check back in tomorrow for the complete report. Congratulations, you have ranked up to level 3, Puzzle Apprentice.
You finished today's daily puzzle. After each daily puzzle, our Puzzle League members can play our members-only Power Puzzle. Each Power Puzzle is a 3-word challenge with unlimited letter reveals. Compete with others to solve the Power Puzzle with as few letter reveals as possible. Would you like to give it a try?
No thanks.
No worries. If you change your mind, you can always join by saying join the Puzzle League. You've already played today's puzzle. What would you like to do? You can hear who the top players are, set up email reports, join the Puzzle League, play today's Power Puzzle, hear the rules, or rate today's puzzle.
Quit. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I get it now. Action box. Was I echoing that whole time? I just realized I forgot to turn off my other mic. Sorry if I was. There we go. So puzzle of the day. That was the first time actually playing it. It was fun, even though it was that one was kicking my butt. Um, yeah, I didn't understand that last section either, but I also was semi checking our way out of the game. I was thinking that I was done. So I'm not sure what that whole power play was. Um, if anyone else knows, let me know. Um, but this is a pretty old skill if I remember right. Um, it is. It was, I believe, made with APL first and then transitioned to Web API. But I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But so I mean, there is quite a few reviews on it. I didn't. I had a great time, so I don't know why you wouldn't give it a 5 star, unless there was something that happened really horribly. But the thing with these type of games, I actually created a mini game for one of my newest game that I'm working on that has to do with voice, or not voice, letters and stuff like that, and words, saying the words. So, saying a word correctly the first time is a can be hard. So I can understand if someone gets frustrated, if they don't say it right, or if the device doesn't hear you right. There's many different things that that could happen. Exactly. Yep. Ocean. Miss Ocean. I said, or they thought I said Miss Ocean. I did. Yep. I did. But anyways, anyone have any else for puzzle of the day? I enjoyed it. I think this would be a great one to play with the family also, or friends, whatever. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I agree. There's the link to it. Give it a try. Give it a review. And let's move on to the last one, but not least, because it's Starfinder. Those who play tabletop games might know of Starfinder. It is the tabletop game, but it's on A. And there's rolling of dice, not actually visual rolling of dice, but there is the sound of rolling of dice, and there's different skill checks. You can do multiple different things. Although it is a story and somewhat, um, um, somewhat, what is it? Railroaded adventure. Excuse me. I think I'm only on the first adventure episode. I haven't played it a lot, even though I've enjoyed it. I just haven't played it a lot. But I don't know what else there is to say about it. But yeah, Starfinder. Let's get it started. There isn't a lot of visuals either. Yeah, Voice Spark. How are you guys involved with this game? I see Poptail, hosted by Poptail. So Alexa, open Starfinder.
Starfinder.
Resuming where you left off. Continuing where you left off.
Ahead, the corridor doubles in height, allowing access to a long wall crowded with pipes, several of them painted a glaring hazard yellow. Partway down the corridor, one of the pipes has ruptured, and is spraying gas that pools along the floor, filling the corridor to head height before flowing away down a vent. For a second, you think you're seeing things, but no. In the dim light, the gas appears to be glowing a faint electric blue.
Radiation warning. The gas ahead is giving off significant radiation. It may be more than your suit can handle safely. While levels don't appear high enough to be fatal, it might make you sick.
The gas seems heavier than air. We could try to climb the pipes and go over it. Or we could just run through and hope our suits can handle it.
Navasi, your radiation buffer will help you avoid the harmful effects of radiation. Do you try to climb the walls? Or quickly sprint through the radiation?
Climb the walls.
Rolling for athletics check. 18, plus 1 athletics bonus, is 19.
You successfully clamber up the wall, using the pipes as a makeshift ladder, and descend safely on the other side of the gas.
Progress saved. 60% complete.
Ahead, a wall of transparent aluminum splits the corridor. On one side, a heavy pressurized blast door stands closed, the light above it glowing red. On the other side, observing the door through the window wall, is a small control station, many of its displays cracked, but still glowing with data. Raya rushes over and begins eagerly examining the controls.
Looks like it's an airlock to a small maintenance dock. It's busted, though. It has to be cycled manually from this panel. Only one of us can go through at a time, but controls on the side should still be functional. I'll let you through, and then you can use the other set to bring me through. Oh yeah, and it looks like there's air on the other side. That's nice.
Do you go through the airlock? Or offer to trade places with Raya?
Go through the airlock.
The light above the door turns green as Raya triggers the controls.
Sorry, Love to be. You gotta be quicker.
As you step into the airlock, the door behind you closes, and the one in front of you opens. Stepping through the airlock, you find yourself in a small, empty shuttle bay. To your left is a large atmospheric containment door marked with hazard stripes and vacuum warnings, as well as windows showing the starry void beyond. A ladder on the opposite wall leads up to a small control station, but a nearby power cable has been severely damaged, throwing irregular showers of sparks across the ladder. Directly across from you is an airlock similar to the one you just came through. More immediately important than all of these, however, is the goblin busily packing crates in the middle of the room. She wears a bright orange pressure suit, and as you enter, she spins around and begins firing her homemade laser pistol at you.
Laser lockups! You can't catch us! We're gonna be downside kings! Send you lockups for a walk out the airlock!
You are currently under attack.
Really?
Do you fight back? Use the docking bay controls to vent them into space? Or try to bluff her?
Fight back.
Navasi, quick question before rolling for initiative to determine who goes first. If you'd like to speed things up, you can turn on fast mode, where I will skip the dice roll details and jump to the outcome.
I
Would
thought
you
that
like
was
to turn
pretty
on
cool.
fast mode?
No.
Okay, fast mode not enabled. Rolling for initiative to determine who goes first. 5, plus 2 initiative bonus, is 7. Rolling for the other combatants. The female space goblin advances 60 feet. The female space goblin is 30 feet ahead. Each turn, you get one move and one action. Moves include advancing towards an enemy, falling back, or taking cover. Actions include attacking an enemy, using a healing serum, taking an extra move, and more. As your helpful AI, I'll analyze the battlefield for you and recommend a few options. If you'd like to do something that I didn't recommend, just say what you'd like to do and I'll see if it's possible. To start your turn, do you fire at the female space goblin? Or take cover?
Take cover.
Cover provides +2 bonus against ranged attacks. You dart behind cover. To avoid being targeted and a bonus to your next attack, try hiding. To end your turn, do you hide out of sight? Or fire at the female space goblin?
Fire.
If your attack roll is equal to or higher than your enemy's armor class, your attack hits. Rolling for attack. 12 plus 2 attack bonus is 14. Rolling for damage. 5. The female space goblin is seriously wounded. The female space goblin fires at you. Then the female space goblin takes cover. The female space goblin is taking cover, 30 feet ahead. You are behind cover. Navasi, do you fire at the female space goblin? Or hide out of sight?
Fire.
Navasi, as an envoy, you have a special ability called Get 'em. You inspire your allies and provide +1 attack bonus to hit the enemy that you are targeting. Rolling for attack. 10 plus 2 attack bonus, +1 Get 'em bonus, is 13. Rolling for damage. 2. The female space goblin is severely injured. Do you stay in cover? Or advance?
Advance.
You leave cover and advance 30 feet. The female space goblin fires at you. Three damage. You have 9 hit points remaining. The female space goblin is within arm's reach. For some protection from ranged attacks, try taking cover. Navasi, do you swing your at the female space goblin? Or fire at the female space goblin?
Swing.
Rolling for attack. 2 plus 1 Get 'em bonus is 3. Miss. Do you stand your ground? Or fall back?
Stand my ground.
You hold your ground, ending your turn. The female space goblin shoots its junk laser at you. 2 damage. You have 7 hit points remaining. The female space goblin is within arm's reach. Navasi, do you swing your at the female space goblin? Use your last healing serum? Or fire at the female space goblin?
Fire.
Rolling for attack. 14 plus 2 attack bonus, +1 Get 'em bonus, is 17. Rolling for damage. 6.
Oh, no!
The female space goblin is defeated. You are injured. You take a moment to rest and recharge. You are restored to your maximum of 12 hit points. Progress saved. 80% complete. Pause for now? Or keep playing?
Alexa, stop.
All right. Yeah, sorry about the camera. I was afraid that it was going to actually happen. So you can see, my beautiful hair and my nice background while we finish up this review. But anyways, so Starfinder, everyone. That was pretty exciting. This is my second or third battle, so I enjoyed that. The sounds are amazing. Love that. The voice actors were pretty great. Um, um, there was something I didn't like about it, but I can't remember now. So we'll go with that. But for the most part, it was a great skill, um, and I enjoy playing it. So um, Voice Spark, that was done via web API as well, correct? Oh yes, yes. I would like to see visuals of the who you're fighting would be great. If I could get a visual of like a gun that you get from the person, or something like that, that'd be pretty cool. Um, and I know uh, forgetting uh, pa, uh, Peso, Paizo, Paizo has many visuals that you could probably use for it. So I don't know why there isn't any more visuals, but I would like to see more visuals too. And of course, like a stats, your stats, like how much health you have left, how many bullets you've fired, whatever. If that is tracked at all, I don't think it is tracked in this game, but excuse me. Um, I didn't even realize. It says right here that Nathan Fillion um, was one of the voice actors. Um, I'm a big Firefly fan. Um, Firefly is actually inspiration for my newest game. So, all right. Any other comments on Starfinder? I'm not seeing anything rolling, so we're going to wrap it up. Um, I don't have any either. So, and sorry about the camera again. Yes, give it a try for sure if you haven't. They were very high level skills, impressive high level skills. Um, yeah, very much so. They're crazy. So, give them all a try and give them a review. Um, and nice. Thanks, Action Inbox. So next week, I have nothing planned yet, but we will be here on Sunday. Yep, we'll be here on Sunday for so that would be the seventh episode. If this is the sixth episode, which I believe it is, um, so we'll do that on Tuesday. If you have been following me, I've been working on my newest skill and developing it live. Um, we've been kind of working through the core things of the game that you can do within the game. we've there's a lot that is done. So, and I've actually been working on music for the game. So I've been creating some music for the game. So you'll be able to hear some of that on Tuesday and see where we're at and where we're going with that. Um, and also, if you like D&D, which is, close to Starfinder, it's close to Pathfinder, I guess. If you enjoy D&D, we play that on this upcoming Wednesday. So look out for notifications on that. And without any further, yeah, we're done. Thanks all, and have a good night.